Hi there, Michelle here, also known as Fancy Dinosaur Tea Party, and welcome back to my channel. Still can't go thrifting or leave the house, so that's fun. Today's video is going to be my top 10 thrift finds of 2019. I know it's a little wordy, but that's what I'm going with. So I did thrift a lot of stuff last year, and I kind of forget some of the things I thrifted. But I did make a top 10 list, and it's kind of going by like really rare items that I never thought I would find in a thrift store. Items that are kind of like expensive, but I got it for like a really great deal. And honestly, it's just my favorite things that I found. So I do have a list of my top 10, the prices that would go online versus the prices that I paid at the thrift store. I love my notebooks, so anytime I get to write in a notebook, I want to do it. So that's why if you see me looking down, I did not memorize the prices, so forgive me. So number 10 is a denim jacket that I thrifted from the Welland Value Village. Was it last fall? Yeah, I think it was around last fall. I've been looking for like an oversized one, and honestly, all you find is like the Little Women ones, where it's from like H&M or Forever 21, and they're so tiny and short, and I'm like, yeah, this is not the denim jacket that I want. And the men's, it was like, I don't know, sometimes you'd find one and it looked oversized, and then you tried it on and it's just like, I have hips, so like the bottom button is just never gonna be done up. Although, who really does up their denim jackets? Anywho, I have a little rant. I did find this one, and it's quite amazing. I absolutely love it. Obviously it has pockets, but it also has these really cool pockets that are on the inside that like you can put your phone, snacks, whatever. It's really great. I think I only spent like $15 on it. The main reason I wanted a denim jacket is so that I can put my own patches on it. On the inside though, I did take the sleeves in a bit because they were a tad bit chunky. So the brand Shane, so it's kind of hard for me to actually find one online. I did find one, I think it was on Etsy, and they wanted like $32 for it. So I mean, I don't think it's a very expensive denim jacket, but I really wanted a denim jacket. So coming in at number 9 is the globe lamp that I found at Value Village for $8. I'm still kind of looking for a blue one, but this yellow one is just, it's simply gorgeous, and I love it. And online, people are selling them for $60. Again, $60. I don't know, I might have spent $60 on a globe lamp if it was like the blue color that I really wanted. Alright, so at number 8 is the pink Christmas tree that I found during Christmas time. I went to, I don't know, probably 10, 15 different thrift stores looking for this. Sometimes the same one multiple times, just like, you know, different days of the week, you know, throughout the month of like November and December, until I actually found one. So if you know Value Village, you know on the top of their clothing racks, they will have a bunch of random items for whatever season it is. And of course it was Christmas time, so they had a bunch of Christmas stuff. And I'm going through each aisle, and literally the last aisle at the very end was the Christmas tree. And I was like, I finally found it. Of course it was in green, and the green color wasn't really nice. Yeah, I ended up painting that Christmas tree pink because I really wanted a pink one. I did have it like a matte finish, and I think next year I'm gonna ramp it up with maybe putting like a clear coat that makes it a little more shiny, a little more porcelain on top. Again, looking on my handy list, I saw the exact same tree, like the exact same tree. Of course, this one was in pink, selling for $82 on Etsy. And I paid $7. Coming in at number 7 is the Faux Fur Coat that I bought with like the hood that's like leopard print on the inside and like on the lapel. It looks really gorgeous, really warm. I probably wear it like twice, unfortunately, and now it's spring, so I can't wear it. I'm really bad at that. As for pricing, it is kind of hard to find certain items like that. It's like you type it in and it will either give you like just leopard print coats or just like black coats. So H&M was actually selling a very similar coat minus the hood for $130. I think that's American. That's actually Canadian. $130 Canadian. The coat that I got, $15. So that was a really good find. Okay, coming in at number 6. That, I'm staring at it right now, the wicker shelf that I found at the Goodwill in Port Colborne. How much did I pay for it? I paid for $20. Absolutely love it. I love to find a little bit more, maybe one that's a little bit taller. Online, they are going for $80. Yeah, I saved 60 bucks on that right there, and just having all my books on it right now. I absolutely love it. So at number 5 is the red purse that I thrifted from Plato's Closet. It is a Cambridge Satchel Company bag. I think somewhere around that. So this bag I paid $30 for, although I did have a gift card at the time, so I didn't have to pay anything for it. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, I bought it because of Sabrina, the TV show, which I haven't even watched season 3 because the first episode was like, ooh, they're singing now. I don't know if I want to watch it. I just love her outfits, and I loved her red bag. I want one that's a little more similar to hers, but the one that I found, it's amazing, and I get so many compliments about it. So again, I paid $30 for it. Original price, 200 bucks. Yeah. Would I pay $200 for that purse in real life? No. No, I would not. So $30, that's a really, really good steal right there. Coming in at number 4 is my pink Kate Spade coat, which I did find at the Goodwill in Niagara Falls. It was just kind of a random thing. I was in Niagara Falls around the area. I'm like, you know what? Might as well just stop in there, see if they have anything. It was right there. It was like right when you walked in, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Didn't even know it was Kate Spade yet, and then I looked at it, I'm like, oh my goodness, and then I'm like, I hope it doesn't fit so I don't have to buy it. But it fit so beautifully, so I couldn't say no, and I had to get it. I ended up paying $60 for it. Yeah, it's a little out of my price range, $60 for a coat, but again, it was Kate Spade, and it was beautiful, and I absolutely love it, and I think I wore it once this year. Again, I keep wearing the exact same coat, and that's my problem. Online, it originally went for over $500. I would not spend that much money on a coat unless I was a millionaire, but even then I'd be like, ugh, that's still a little bit pricey. $60 for that coat is kind of amazing. So coming at number 3 is this Crosley record player that I thrifted. I cannot believe I thrifted this. The only thing that was wrong, it was just missing a needle. That was it. It was just missing a needle. And someone got rid of it. And I'm just like, it wasn't missing the cord. The cord was still in there. It was still in great shape. It's amazing. And this particular model, they're still selling it for $280 online. Yeah. Want to know how much I paid for it? 15 bucks. $15 for this record player. And then I think it was around like $30 for the needle. So what's that, 45 bucks for this record player? It just blows my mind of the things that I find sometimes, and like people just like don't want. And it's just like, really? You got rid of this because of a $30 needle? You probably paid the $200 for it, and I'm getting it for 15 bucks. Coming in at number 2, my famous teal chair. Either you love it or you hate it. That's the reaction I get from people. Me, I absolutely love it. I picked that up again at the Goodwill in Port Colborne, and I paid $10. $10 for this chair I paid. It's amazing. I did a little bit of research on it, and someone who else that I follow on Instagram had a pink chair and couch that matched it. And they actually said that the bottom said it was from Toronto. The bottom is kind of like gone. Someone just put like a piece of wood underneath there to keep it up. So I didn't really know where it was from, but it was from Toronto, which is literally like an hour and a half away. So that's kind of neat. If you look on these chairs online, there's so many different colors, so many different variations, but there's a lot of teal ones. And again, I paid $10, and online, people are selling them, again, $300 for this chair. Of course, their $300 chair is probably in a little better condition than mine, but mine is just so comfortable, and I absolutely love it. I remember the day I saw it. I went in, I saw it, I'm like, oh, this is like the coolest chair ever. Then I left, went to a different thrift store, and as I was there, I'm like, I need that chair. I don't know, I was still living at home at the time, like, I don't know where I'm gonna put that chair, but I need it. And then I went back and I bought the chair. Number 1, the best thrift find that I have pretty much ever found. And every time I post it, like in a photo and I put it on Instagram, everyone's commenting, like, where did you get it? Like, it's amazing, I've always wanted one. This would be my vintage teal typewriter. Yep. I wasn't even looking for a typewriter. I mean, yeah, I was looking for a typewriter, but you never think you're gonna find it. So you're not like ever like scouting one. Ones that you see online, again, they're very expensive because people take the time to take it, repair it, do whatever they need to do with it. So I found it at the little Christian benefit shop right next to the highway in Fon Hill. And I was in there just like, I'm just gonna go in, see what's going on, see if there's anything new. And it was like right there. I'm like, how is this not taken? I'm like, is it a display? Did someone already pay for it? It's just there? Nope, it was mine for the taking, and it was only $15. Can you believe it? It was $15. Like, almost exact typewriter is going for $115 online. Yeah, I got it for $15. Can't go wrong. So that is my top 10 items of 2019. So I quickly did a tally of everything that I spent versus what I would have spent if I would have bought them online or new. So the tally, I spent $201. I don't know where the one came from, but $201 on all of these items. So the tally for stuff if I would have bought them online or new would have been $1,759. So almost $2,000 I would have spent on all these items. So with this total, with the difference, right? Like that's a huge number. You can kind of see why I like thrifting versus buying new. All that money I save. Sure, it does take me a little bit longer to find the item, whereas I could just type it in on the internet, click buy, and buy it like then and there for like a outrageous amount. Not including like shipping or anything, right? I'm in Canada, everything's like sold in the States, so shipping alone would like make this $2,000 basically if I would have bought stuff online. You never know what you're gonna find in a thrift store. Like hence all the items that I found, all in thrift stores. You can't go wrong. I keep saying that's basically my catchphrase. Yeah, can't go wrong. But yeah, you can't go wrong thrifting. All right, so that's my video. Y'all have a good one.